Good morning, Baldy. Ta-ta, been working on me. I've been loving on me. I had to learn to love myself. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't mind no help. I'd rather do it myself. I don't mind no help. I'd rather do it myself. I've been working on me. It said bouncy balls. I had to learn to love myself. Don't start early in the morning, Frank. I'm see it. I'm see it.
You continue to set the bar.
Hey.
Bet on yourself.
Good morning, morning.
If you ever fall, I'm here to
Self-love today is what we talking about.
We must unteach.
Hey.
Standards so high they can never reach it.
Hey.
Broken promises from broken people. I bet them half naked.
Oh yeah, I got him. He'll be alright.
For no fucking reason.
Welcome to the stream. He missed me. I been gone all week. He missed me. It's okay. We ain't on it. Hey.
You the queen bee. Chanel, yeah. You might know the streets, but they never
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I ain't trying to be stubborn, but I gotta use some self-loving. I ain't trying to say nothing. We need 20 mystery wheels, y'all. If we can get that during the show, be great. Good morning, Third. Good morning, Frank. Tata, Black Superman, nice, nasty, new to you. Good morning, big brother. Good morning. I don't mind now, so butterfly. Good morning, Slick. I've been working on me. How many of y'all been working on yourself? On me. I had to learn to love myself. How many of y'all had to learn to love yourself? Because that's what we talking about today, y'all. Finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal growth, okay? We gonna still give it some time for people to get into the room, y'all. So we gonna play one more song, and then we gonna go over the rules. Because y'all know my favorite song to open up the show with. Y'all know my favorite song to open the show with. Everything loose. Morning. Y'all already know what we bringing. Even though hubby petty this morning. But he know I'm gonna get him back. Hey, he just missed me, y'all. It's all love. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me, y'all. High frequency. Y'all got that good energy this morning? Hey, y'all ain't woke. Y'all waking up now. I don't need no negativity around me. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Hey, you got the best good energy? I hope so. Waking back, yes. Hey, drop those strawberries. I see you, Mattis. I see you, Black Superman. Hey. If y'all ain't woke, y'all woke now. Hey. You gonna change that today? Good morning, Samuel. Hey. I gotta come with that good energy, y'all. We got another hot topic. Y'all know how we do. We bring them hot topics. Hey. Big brother with the Libra birthday, 10-2, same day as my mother. All right. Hey. We need wheels, y'all. Wheels to complete that challenge. Good energy. Where y'all good energy at? Y'all got good energy. Drop those strawberries. Y'all ready for a good show this morning? We got new guests on the panel. We got all new guests on the panel except one. So welcome to new guests on the panel. If you are on the panel, please go ahead and request a box so I can get you boxed up. Hey, all my guests, go ahead and box up. Good morning, Ronnie. I don't need no negativity around me. Hey. positivity around me. Nice, nasty, I see ya. Hey. Request it again, nice, nasty. Okay, there you go. Hey. Hey, y'all got good energy dropping on strawberries. Welcome, 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 y'all, to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. As y'all know, we come with the topics every Thursday. So there are a few rules that I would like to go over. And this is for the panel. And this is for everyone here in chat as well. So as y'all know, we are live. We are a feature show. So we have to keep it clean for at least 1 hour. I know there are many of y'all that love the topics and y'all want to engage. Y'all already know Strawberry Spill. Stay for the after show because we're going to allow y'all to box up and get y'all perspective in. If you want to be a guest on the show, make sure y'all hit my admin, King Aquarian Soul, Southside, my number 1 or my number 2, and they definitely can get y'all booked here on the show. So as this is a feature show, we must keep it clean. There is no cursing on the panel. There is no cursing in chat. There is no gender bashing in chat or on the panel. There is no religion bashing, okay? As my show is called Life Happens, these are each person's experiences. So that's what I love about it. You may not agree with their answer or their experience, and it's totally okay. It's okay to disagree respectfully. So make sure if you're in the chat, make sure you're respecting everyone here on the panel. Also, gift these lovely ladies and our one man that's sitting in the hot seat with all of the women. Make sure y'all gift them and make sure y'all go ahead and fave them. They will tell you a little bit about themselves at the end of the show. So you definitely going to learn a little bit more about them at the end of the show. So make sure that you stick around. So I'm going to pass it over. Our first guest we have on the panel is New to you. Welcome her to the show. And then we have Big Brother.
Hey.
And then we have Nice Nasty and Sam I Am. Welcome, 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 y'all. So our topic today is find happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment. So we're really going to talk about self-love. So I'm going to bring it over to you, New, and I'm going to start with you. If you can tell us, what is the meaning of self-love to you?
The meaning of self-love is just waking up every day and telling yourself you love yourself, speaking highly of yourself, motivating yourself. Self-love is basically anything you acquire from other people or anything, how you want other people to treat you is a part of self-love. It's how you treat yourself.
Okay, how you treat yourself. Okay, so when it comes to happiness, what does happiness mean to you?
Happy to me everything that money can't buy, like things that bring me happiness, just getting a good night rest of sleep, taking care of myself, feeding myself, food make me happy. Anything that money can't buy, like people, like this experience is making me happy right now because it's a new experience. Happiness is basically anything that ain't negative. Anything that ain't killing, stealing, and destroying is happy for me. Hello?
I like that. Anything that's not killing and destroying. Y'all heard that? Anything not negative, okay? So we talking about nothing but positivity here. And I'm going to bring it over to Big Brother. Can you tell us, what is happiness mean to you?
Well, to piggyback on what she said, yeah, just knowing how to take care of yourself, taking chances and willing to risk or sacrifice everything to get things done. Your children, your parents, friends. I know that's probably like one of the biggest things for me. Hobbies. I got a lot of hobbies. Being mindful of a lot of charity work. Knowing how to talk to yourself, like you elaborate with yourself and be real conscious about your actions and your out of body activities and setting boundaries. That's happiness.
I like that. You sound very low. Not sure if it's your earpiece, but you sound a little muffled, so we can hear you. It's like your sound going just a little bit in and out. There, Big Brother. Okay. I like that. You said doing some charity work. Ain't nobody ever mentioned that. Because self-love can be also doing things for others. I like that. Welcome, y'all here to Life Happens Here with Strawberry Red. We are here this morning finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment is our topic. Make sure y'all engage there in chat. Let me hear y'all answers. Make sure y'all are answering the questions as well. And I'm going to bring it over to you, Nice Nasty. What does self-love mean to you, and what is happiness?
Self-love means to me is taking care of your own self, because you can't properly love someone else if you don't love yourself. So, knowing where your relationships are in order, like your first love should be God, second family, everything other than that should follow. So self-love is knowing who you are and being secure in who you are, so that you're allowed to sacrifice the things in your life to love everyone else as much as you need to be loved yourself. So happiness, I'm gonna agree with her. I'm gonna say food. She said food. I was like, yup. No, but food, love, God, family. Those are my first two things: God, family, and myself.
Okay, so it seems like food.
Everyone.
The way to the belly is making us happy. Okay. I like that. You said family, God. Okay. What are some things that make y'all happy in chat? Or what does self-love mean to y'all there in chat? And I'm going to bring the same question over to you, Sam. I am. What makes you happy, and what is self-love?
So self-love to me, when I think about self-love, I think about how we love other people and how we often pour into other people that we love and care about. But for self-love, it's an openness and willingness to do the same thing for yourself. Being willing to show yourself grace when you need it, being able to forgive yourself when you need it. Because just like Nice Nasty said, if you can't love on you can't, it's going to be very difficult to appropriately love on somebody else. So it's all the things that you would be open and willing to do for another person that you really truly love and care about, but you have to have that for yourself. And then happiness, food is definitely a gateway to my heart. Absolutely. But other than that, the definition of happiness to me is finding a space of being content in the place that you are, but not unwilling to grow from it. Right. So, being happy is just, it's anything that's going to make you smile. For some people, it may not be money. For some people, $1 is going to help. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's a vacation. Maybe it's, spending time with your family. Maybe it's just having peace. You know what I mean? So that I think that's just going to be different for everybody. But it's definitely a space of having a place of peace and contentment within yourself that makes you smile.
Right, absolutely. Definitely can agree. It looks like everybody's saying food makes them happy. I know some people can use food as sometimes when they're sad and depressed. So sometimes what makes us happy can make another person sad. Or maybe it can be their go-to and they think it's making them happy, but sometimes it can make their situation worse. So as we can see here, everyone has many ways of making themselves happy. Sometimes others can make you happy. Sometimes it's just taking care of yourself can make you happy. It's like you have to find a balance of what's within yourself. Thank you, everyone. I see y'all here in chat. Make sure y'all fave everyone. Continue to gift the panel here. Continue to engage there in chat. Once again, our topic is finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment. So these are their life experiences, as well as we see that y'all have y'all life experiences. Being happy is real. Taking care of ourselves is real. As a lot of us don't really take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. So this is going to go to my next question. It's going to go back to you, Nunu. Are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? And if so, how are you doing so? And that's to new to you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, let me unmute you.
So I'm sorry. But taking care of myself. So I pray. I forgot to mention God makes me happy. He is the center of my life, the head of my life, never to tell. But yeah, that do make me happy. And how I take care of myself is I do self-care. So a lot of yoga, a lot of meditating, a lot of praying, a lot of crying. I ain't never scared to cry. Like you ever visit my stream, you know I would cry in the blink of a dime. Not because I'm sad, not because I'm angry, just because I like to release and I don't hold anything in. So if I feel the need to cry, I'm gonna cry for sure. And basically, I sing, dance. I'm a bubbly person, so anything that's uplifting to me, I pray and it be uplifting to others. So
All right, I like that. I like that. Prayer, and we all need prayer. Not everybody believes. Everybody's religion
right.
is different. So sometimes meditation can help. A few things that I do to help balance myself, as everybody know here in my stream, I listen to poetry, motivational speakers such as Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, a little bit of Steve Harvey here and there, Ashley Kirkwood, Nicole. So there's quite a few speakers that I listen to that also helps me get balanced and to get our stream going in the morning. Nothing like a couple of positivity words in the morning to help get you going. So I'm going to bring it over to Big Brother. How are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? Because, you know, a lot of it says that men, a lot of them like to take care of more of their women. And a lot of men don't take care of themselves physically and mentally because they're pouring themselves into their family. So as a man, are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? And if so, how are you doing so?
Well, detoxing, like to start, I know somebody out there listening to me, water for breakfast, setting like boundaries on eating meals. Like I have an eating diet where I start from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. But I only eat one meal then. That's only one meal. And that's 7 days a week. And that's like between the Mediterranean diet, salmon. I got a grilled salmon or spinach. I like to eat spinach instead of lettuce. You got to love yourself first. That's what it all starts. So, like setting those boundaries on eating and sleeping, getting enough rest. That's definitely a way I really see myself taking care of myself a lot because it keeps me young, keeps me looking young, and not being angry. And being angry makes you old. Man. So.
I like that. I like that. So it seems like our physical health, our health is more important. Seems like our health is what's going to help take care of us mentally if we're taking care of our physical. Is that kind of what you've been working on, more of your health?
Exactly. And it's like it's an out of body thing.
Okay. And I'm going to bring it over to you, Nice Nasty. Same question. Are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? And if so, what are some ways that you're doing so?
I have to take care of myself mentally. Your day-to-day life can drain you. The people in your life can drain you. Just work can drain you. Everything around you can drain you. So if you don't mentally prepare yourself for a battle every day, you can't physically take care of yourself. So you got to mentally take care of yourself so you can prepare yourself to physically take care, be ready to take care of yourself physically, because you got to motivate yourself to work out. You got to motivate yourself to eat if you don't like food. You got to motivate yourself to motivate yourself to do everything that you do in life. So your mental space has to be in a place where you know that you have to take care of you first, because you can't keep pouring all of you into the world and you not in the right space. So I pray a lot. I reach out to people a lot. I like to be there for people because watching other people be happy just kind of makes me happy. So that's just kind of what I do.
Okay, I like that. And same question for you, Sam. I am. Are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? And if so, how are you doing so?
So some of you guys that know me know that I'm an attorney. I'm a criminal defense attorney. And taking care of my mental health is a priority because my job can be very, very daunting. It can be very, very trying. It can be stressful. So, prayer, I talk to God millions of times throughout the day. You know what I mean? Like, he sits on my shoulder and I just talk to him whenever I need to, whether it's good or bad. And I do meditate. I write poetry. I definitely write poetry. I journal. And sometimes just having a good conversation with my mom or my best friend. You know, I gotta be honest. I hate to cry, but I will. But I will, and I'll do it in my own private, quiet space. And then also too, I have a dog. I have a cute little Yorkie poo. His name is Chino. And when I get real stressed, sometimes I will literally come in the house, turn everything off, and just sit there and just pet the dog. Because sometimes I just don't want anything. I just need to release, like let it all go, decompress from my day. Physically, yes, I do take care of myself. I've had medical problems in the past. And so eating right definitely is a big thing for me. I love food, right? So I got to make sure that I'm putting the right nourishment in my body. Also, too, I exercise. There's a lot of different things that I do to make sure, because exercise is not just good for the physical, it's also very good for the mental. It helps to clear out some of the things and release some of the stresses from your day. So I definitely do all of those things.
Okay, I like that. And I definitely can relate. We're in the same field. So I definitely can relate. It definitely can be definitely stressful. And there's many ways, as y'all can see, that you can manage your mental health and your physical health. So making sure y'all finding what best works for you is important. What works for everyone here on the panel may not work for you. So sometimes you have to dig a little deep. Sometimes you can try something and it may not work. And it's okay to go back and you can change certain things. But you got to find out what's going to make you happy. As well as we know here on TAG, sometimes TAG can be a little bit stressful. So finding ways to manage the stress online, that's going to be important as well for your self-care and your self-love here on TAG. So I'm going to bring it back to you. I am new to you. You mentioned that money doesn't make you happy, and that's actually one of my questions. Some people will find that money and diamonds make them happy. Why do you say money can't make you happy? Don't we all need a little money to live and survive?
Maybe I said that too quick because money makes me happy. Okay, wait a minute. But it's not the center of my happiness. Of course, I like this saying, it's like money don't make you happy, then you want to be broke. So being broke didn't make me happy either. But money definitely it put a smile on my face. So let me clear that up, okay? But what I'm saying is. What I'm trying to say is the joy that I have didn't come from money. It didn't come from the world. It didn't come from nothing. It actually came from me getting to know myself and being centered with myself and being one with myself and finding the higher being. Like, I know everybody don't believe in God, but I've seen him for myself, so I believe in him. And just getting to know him and getting to, know that he made me in his image. So that is like the most beautiful thing. And then, like I said, I'm a big crybaby, so I release. So I feel like I have to have a superior because I need somebody to cry to. So money don't make me happy, but the things that we can do, I enjoy vacations. I go out of town all the time, so I enjoy the things that money can do. So we need money to survive, y'all. Don't misread me. I'm sorry.
She said we need money to survive. Okay, as long as she got money, she's okay. But it's not
right.
for happiness. Okay. Welcome y'all here to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. I am your host. We are talking about finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment. And I want to bring it over to you, big brother. Can money make you happy? Do you need money?
Yeah, to a certain degree, you need money, for financial things like bills or food, and it's an entity to do things with you when you want to do it. Other than that, like having family, I love to spend time with my children, and that's priceless. So like, I love doing that more than going to work, and I have to go to work, and I have to love, I don't love my boss because I have my boss, but it's like that's the kind of thing where when I get to work, I'm like, yeah, I gotta love this guy, even though he acting A. And I'm like, man, if I didn't need this money, I can go home. So yeah, like money definitely be one of those type of things. Is more where it can't buy you everything. Well, no one can make you, feel inferior without your consent. So, money is one of those kind of things where it's just, like I said, I want to take a trip to the Bahamas. Money. And that's, yeah.
Okay, need money. All right, I'm gonna bring it over to you. Nice, nasty. Same thing for you. Can money and diamonds buy you happiness? Because they said money is the root of all evil. What do you think?
Well, I'm definitely going to agree with money is the root of all evil, but money is what we need to sustain. We have to have money for the basic necessities of life, period, point blank, period, the end. The thing about it is, it's the way you going about to get that money. Do you have a regular job? Is you hustling to get it? Are you using somebody else to get it? How is that money providing you, which will define how much that money means to you? Because when the way you receive your money kind of forms who you are sometimes as a person. You know what I mean? Not all the time, but it can in a negative or a positive way. So we need it to sustain, but it does not, it's never the center of our happiness. You know what I mean? Like he said, what makes him happy is taking his kids somewhere. But you need money to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, yeah, you do, because you need the gas to get to the free place we need to go to have that place. Well, I need gas to take me to the park. You feel what I'm saying? So you needed that little $5 to get you where you need to get. So money is always going to be there. It's what we need to sustain. It just can't define our life in general. You know what I mean? So like that's how I feel about money. So we need it as a necessity because that's what we have to do on an everyday basis. This world goes around on money, point blank, period, the end. But you got people that live here in the United States who don't have money and they still surviving. So I don't know how they doing it. I would like to know. But we need it to sustain, but it does not always mean it makes us happy. But it can have a positive and a negative effect on our life.
Right. Rich people commit suicides. Poor people be on vacation in Mexico. Absolutely. Same question for you, Sam. I am. Do you believe money and diamonds can make you happy? Happy because we see the rich, like Spree said, the rich can be so depressed and they can have lots of money. I see people here on Tag take these diamonds really serious that they need to get more diamonds. It seems like that makes them happy, or they still not happy or satisfied. What do you think? What is your perspective?
I think the love of money is the root of all evil, not necessarily money itself. You see what I mean? So I think, the way that people just put exactly like Libra Gang said it, greed. Like people will look at money and they'll want, and they'll do anything to get it. And I think that right there is the issue. The other thing is that I don't think money brings you happiness, but I do think that money can get you the things that can get you happiness. I think it's like an access card. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's not going to get you everything, right? Because like y'all said before, you see poor people up in Mexico having a good old time, right? And you can see rich people completely miserable because you have people pulling at them from all these different directions, always wanting something. And the thing about that ties into the question that you had asked earlier, Strawberry, is that happiness has to come from within. You can't have anything on the outside to make you happy. You have to choose that to be happy. You see what I mean? And you use money to do the things that you need to do, right? Money is required in order to function in society. So I think that, making sure you have the right perspective when it comes to things like money will get you somewhere. Because like I said, it's not going to buy you happiness, but it's going to get you access to the things that you need that may potentially bring you happiness.
I definitely agree. Definitely, as Bree said, let's be honest. If your money is low, let's be honest, you're not happy. definitely have seen relationships, as we talked about it on our show, that number one relationship failures, people think it's cheating, but it's actually financial ship. If the funds are not right, it causes more arguments. People get more stressed out when they can't find jobs, or they lose a job because they don't have the money to sustain or to take care of themselves. I think, like Sam I Am said, it's the love of money. You know, we love the fact to have money. Do we need it? Yes, it's a necessity to get by and to live. But still, can money make us happy? No, not necessarily. We can do things while we're happy, but is it going to make us happy? No, it has to come from within itself. And so I'm going to bring it over to my next question, and I am new to you. The question is, how can you improve your personal growth? What are some things that you're doing to improve yourself?
So one, I'm a true Libra. I am a scale. Okay, so I like balance. I have to have balance in all areas of life. So for me, how I'm improving my life is organizing my day, taking time to manage my day, prioritize. Time management is everything. I don't have good time management skills, so I'm just trying to look at my flaws, or what's flawed to me, and just improve them. Also, I work on getting over my fears. So one of my fears is just like solo being, solo traveling, solo doing stuff. So I just do stuff by myself to get centered with myself, to know myself better, to see how I'm going to react, all of that stuff. Just get to know myself a little bit more than what I already do.
I like that. Solo. I don't think a lot of us don't sit time and take by ourselves. I don't even think a lot of people know how to be by themselves. So that's a great, good personal growth, is taking that solo time. I like that. Welcome, y'all, to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. Our topic is finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment. And same question for you, big brother. How can you improve your personal growth? What are some ways that you're doing that?
Some of the latest things I've been doing was, like the spending habits you like created when you was younger, like tennis shoes and let me see, watches and stuff like that, and cologne. I cut all that out probably like a few months ago, probably because I got a big collection of cologne and stuff, but I can't get rid of it either. But I had just stopped buying it altogether. But that's like one of my biggest personal growths I've been working on. And tennis shoes, of course, because I got like designer shoes, and they like $500. So the thing about that is, like, spending money like it just be unnecessary. Like, I didn't really stop doing it on like my car, TVs in my car, you know what I mean, the sound system, big wheels. And I said, I done had all that, and I'm like, I'm just sitting at the age where I'm at now, like, well, I just stopped it. So, but it's like one of those personal growth things where it took a real trial to get through. Like, it wasn't easy either. Because, I used to like sitting at the club and, my music up, and I can get out the car and it's still on, or I can walk away from the car and turn it back on before I get in. It's just it didn't do nothing for me. So, like, it's definitely a personal growth to start doing all that.
I like that. I see y'all here trying to get in the box. Thank y'all so much for wanting to be a part of the panel. We do have the after show. Can you 3 people get out of the box and y'all can join the after show? Please engage there in chat, as you will get your time in the after show. Thank you so much, y'all, for tapping in with Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. Our topic is finding happiness within, inspiring self-love, and personal fulfillment. Make sure y'all continue to gift the stream and gift the panel here. Make sure y'all fave everyone here on the panel. Now I'm going to bring it over to you, Nice Nasty. Same question for you. How are some ways are you improving your personal growth?
I'm getting back to the old me. I used to do radio. I was in radio for a long time. I did a lot of things in my community. 2 years ago, I went through something and I packed up my things and moved to a new city and didn't realize that there wasn't many Black people here. So I kind of missed my community at that. But I've been here trying to adapt, figure it out, learn the city, learn the people, move around. And then I stumbled upon this. I stumbled upon streaming. Streaming was just kind of just woke me up in some ways. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest with y'all. I'm not here for everything. I'm not here just for the benefits itself that streaming can bring. I'm here for the connection that I'm missing, that I'm not getting in my real life. Y'all see me here all day. Y'all see me at work. Y'all see me at all my jobs. But at the same time, in the city that I live in, it's 8% Black people. That's it. I don't even know where they live at. I probably got 2 Black people that live around me. So I'm here for my community, getting back to who I miss and want to be around and want to surround myself with, because I feel like we're all like-minded. We're all in goals. We all want to reach things together. So one thing I do for my personal self is streaming. And I started this 7 months ago and I'm still here. But other than that, in my personal life, I am reaching my goals by continuing my education. You know, I have a degree, but I want all the certifications that follow behind that. So I'm doing that. I am pouring myself more into my daughter because I felt like I lost myself in my divorce, which allowed me to neglect her a little bit because I was trying to heal myself. So I started pouring myself more into her, being more active, figuring out what she needs from me that I haven't been giving her while I was going through what I was going through. And I'm just like you, Nunu. I cry in a heartbeat. They'll see me on my stream crying in a heartbeat. No questions asked. I'm an open person. I am who I am all the way around. I stick to what I got to go to. So for me, growing is understanding, for you to understand me and allow me to understand you, and understand that first and foremost, I love God, period, point blank. And I play, I fool around, I do with it, but I'm real about it. That relationship right there ain't going nowhere in my life. So as long as you understand that about me, I'm willing to grow with you whichever way you want to grow. So my part, like I said, I'm working on me, working on my daughter, working on my life, working on everything that I want to do, just because that's what makes me happy. So self-love is what's making me happy right now, this time in my life.
Right. And someone mentioned it best in chat, Spree. You can't heal yourself. You can't work on nobody else if you ain't healed yourself. And the fact that we all have experiences and we all go through something in life, right? So sometimes that go back to us forgetting about ourselves, right? But then when we work on ourselves, sometimes we forget about others because we're poured so much into ourselves. So the fact that you mentioned, because it's not easy being a parent. So sometimes we go through our own personal issues, and sometimes we can forget a little bit about our children, and then we got to remember, we got to pour back into our children, because you know, our children, they can feel us. They can, even if we pretend in front of our children, they can feel that their parents are not happy. And when we're not happy, our children are not happy. And so we have to be that role model for our children. We want to make sure that we're pouring that love into them. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that's important too, is being the change and being the example and changing our generation, because we got to change it. We got to change it for our children. And Sam, I'm going to bring it over to you. And I'm glad y'all learning something here in chat. And if you got some tips or tricks, make sure y'all drop them down here in chat. How can you improve your personal growth? And what are some things that you're doing to improve your personal growth?
Taking more time for myself. That right there is it. I'm busy. Like, I'm always busy. I aside from working and streaming, I also have my own podcast. And, you know, I also come from a big family. And so I've never been somebody to sit still. And God had to sit me down for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, I really had to remember the importance of taking space from me. You know, before all that, I would, you know, write. Writing is very therapeutic for me. So I would write, whether it be journaling, praying, all those things, the things that I mentioned before, but the thing that I'm learning more so is when to sit down and take that space for me. And a lot of times when you don't do that, you can kind of stunt your own growth a little bit, right? Because you're not taking time and space out to be introspective and just looking at yourself and trying to figure out all the things that you really should grow from. Growth is something I'm always open to. A lot of people don't like change. I'm not one of those people. I like change. I because I feel like that's where the growth lies. You learn something about yourself, and it's time to move on to the new version of you or a new aspect of you. And so that I find beauty in that, and really taking the space to for myself is really what helps me the most.
I like that. Change can definitely be scary, but sometimes it's necessary. Nice Nancy mentioned education. You know, we're never can stop learning. Like we're always constantly learning from someone else, whether it's from reading, whether it's from life experiences. We're all going to continue to grow and learn. Some of the things I mentioned in my stream that I've done for personal growth is I have a vision board. And I need to update it because I am a visual person. So I like to see things. I like to lay things out. So with my vision board, it lets me know my goals that I'm currently working on as far as self when it comes to life in general. I have it as different little areas on it that I have that I'm working on, from business to relationships to my children to finances. It hits all areas, spiritual, mentally, physically, of things that I'm personally growing and working on. And as I hit those markers, then I update my vision board. I wear bracelets, motivational bracelets. I also have little motivational blocks that y'all know is my little bucket. Can't say it right now, but it's on my desk where I have little affirmations that I take and I hold in my pocket that day to help remind me of certain things. I do hiking and exercising, and I listen to my poetry and motivation. These are some things that I do to help work on myself, because one of the areas that I have a problem with sometimes is procrastination. Because I get so busy, I will push something off that I don't need to push off because I'm too busy working on something else. So like Nuna said to you, it's finding that balance. And with us being a streamer, and we're also doing things on stream, we also have our personal stuff outside of life. So balance is important. And so the next question that I'm going to ask, Nunu, to you is, what are you holding on to that isn't serving you anymore that you want to release?
This is a good question. Okay, so what I'm holding on to, and I have a struggle. I have struggled for years with this because I started so early. But for me, it's grief. Like grief is so hard for me to let go, and so I started losing people at a very young age, and it's just always like what we do. Like even on my birthday yesterday, I wanted to celebrate how somebody else their birthday on my birthday passed away. Like grief is so hard for me to let go. It's like the one thing that I struggle with. And so I just pray every day. Like I get advice. I'm learning things from y'all. Like I just try new experiences to keep it going, because the old way you're just gonna keep going in circles. It's never gonna work. So I love hearing new experiences, reading new books, watching new movies, getting new perspectives, because something I gotta do to understand that we all have to transition from earth to wherever we going after death. So that is like the hardest thing for me to let go in my years on here. Other than that, I'm the type of person, it don't stick. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you gonna know right then and there that that's what it was, and I'm gonna let it go. Like I'm gonna smile after I say what I said, but I'm definitely gonna say what I had to say. So everything but death, because I feel like I try to treat everybody how I want to end. Like if you pass away today and tomorrow, my last words, I want you to know how much you meant to me. If I didn't like you, I want you to know that too. If I loved you, I really want you to know that. So it's no easy way to experience death, but that's the hardest part for me so far.
And I think we all can relate. I think it's hard for everybody, especially if you love someone or you've seen someone. Even if you dislike someone, me personally, I still don't want to see nothing happen to that person. Right. So I definitely can say that. I think that's all hard for everyone, including myself. And I'm going to bring it over to you, big brother. Same question. What are you holding on to that isn't serving you and that you want to let go and release?
I think I struggle with forgiving people. And it's not that it's like, I take it one day at a time. It's not like I just pick and choose who I'm not forgiving. But it's like people I run into, like if I run into a certain person and they don't know that they're wrong, but they continue to do the things that they doing. So that's like one of those I may forgive them. And somebody else was like, well, oh, they don't act like this all the time. Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest struggles I've ever encountered, especially at the age I am now, where my children are adults. So it's like I'm real short tempered with like certain things, but it's not a lot other than that.
And I always say forgiveness is not for the person. Forgiveness is more for yourself. So if you kind of look at it like that way, big brother, you can start forgiving people. If you look at it, you're doing it for yourself, releasing it and letting go. Okay, nice, Nancy. Same question for you. What are you holding on to that isn't serving you anymore and that you would like to release?
I think it's more so I have a hard time when I can't have a relationship with somebody as far as a friend or something like that and we're amicable. So that's one thing that drags me down is the fact that we may not agree, we may have fell out, but at least when I see you in public, I'm gonna say hello to you. You know what I'm saying? I just have an issue with not being, with somebody just always keeping a negative view because of we just not for each other. So past relationships is one thing that I have a hard time letting go of because I'm always that one that be like, look, this happened, but shoot, you doing you, I'm doing me. Let's just get that over with. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not going to stop you from shining and you're not going to stop me from shining. So that's one thing that's one of my flaws. And another one of my flaws is I don't like to be a failure to people that look up to me, or fail at something that I was trying to achieve out in the open. And then the last thing is how I can lose my relationship, not serve God as much as I used to. Like that's my number one thing. Like I'm a go-getter for him. I do what I do. Like I say, I'm real about everything I say. I believe in who I believe in, but my relationship with God was tough. And I was still me. You knew this is who she is, but I feel like that's the number one thing that fails me. And then when that failed, things started trickling down. So getting back to where I was that's it. So I don't face death well. So I don't even face it. Like I don't go to funerals. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. I don't go to funerals. I send flowers. So I don't face death well at all. So those are the things that kind of just, for me, yeah. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I can't.
I think just when it comes in general to grief, I think we all go through that. I think there may have been some times that we couldn't go to funerals, including myself. My sister passed away. I couldn't see my sister like that. I couldn't go to my sister's funeral. But my dad passed away earlier this year, and I had to force myself to go. So I think grief is very hard for any of us when it's someone that is very close for us. But like she said, understanding that we all have to leave this earth one day, but it's just finding and enjoying happiness while we can, even when they're gone. And I always say just try to remember the good things and the good memories that they have, because you can never lose memories. Those can never go away. And I'm going to bring it over to you, Sam. I am. Same question. What are you holding on to that isn't serving you anymore that you would like to release?
Certain people. And that might sound crazy, but the truth is I'm one of those people that I will give somebody so much room and space to like continue to do things that I'm not okay with. Right. And I have to get to that point where I'm like completely done. And then there's no coming back from it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'll forgive you, but there's still no coming back. I'm over here. Like, I forgave you so that I can move on, but I'm just telling you, like, there's certain people that if all they're doing is draining you and they're not giving you anything or pouring into you or showing you that you matter, or they're doing things that are creating resentment. You know what I'm saying? I have a hard time of letting people go because I always have hope. It's like my hope is strong for people. I'm like, I just know you're gonna turn it around. You're gonna get it together. Like, you know what's going on. You know you did something wrong. You know you made me feel this type of way. Or I told you you made me feel like this when that happened, or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's never like questionable, right? I'm not one of those people that when I let somebody go, they don't have to guess why. Like, they know why I let them go. You know what I mean? Or if you find yourself assuming why I let you go, chances are you're probably wrong anyway, right? Because if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. That's one thing about me. You know what I mean? Right, I told you. And if you didn't hear me, if that becomes a you problem, and I just have a hard time with, it takes me so long to get to that point. And so by the time I get to that point, there's resentment, there's all the kind of feelings that I could have avoided before getting to that point. And so I just letting certain people go, people that are not serving me, pouring into me. And it's not always about me because I'm a giver. You know what I'm saying? I love giving. I like smiles. I like making people happy. I love helping people, which is one of the reasons why I chose my career. But at the end of the day, if it's not serving me and I'm not gaining anything from it over an extended period of time, because I don't have a problem with doing something for somebody without expectation. But if I'm just continuously doing whatever, however, and I'm not getting anything from it, then eventually I gotta let it go. But I have a hard time with it.
Right. I can agree. I'm same way. I'm a giver. I'm a lover. And sometimes when you have those relationships, I'm the type of person that we trying to fix it and know that I shouldn't be trying to fix it because it's not serving me. It's just giving me more of a headache or it's draining me. But because I've either known this person for such a long time or because I care more than they care for me, that I try to figure it out. But then again, then it gets to a point where you finally break and then it's not good for yourself because you held on to it for so long. So I think, like everyone said here, once you know that certain things are not serving you. Oh, Lord. The heck. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I know, right? Doggone phone notifications, y'all. Trying to swipe up on it to get it out the way. It just ended the stream. These notifications. Trying to move it out the way. Welcome back. All right, we get everybody back in here. Probably just take them a second or so. I know I turned my notifications off. I don't know why the notifications are still popping up. Give everybody time to get back in here because we are getting now close to the end of our show. It's been a good one. All right, let's get everybody back in here. Good one. It happens, y'all. It happens. All right, we got two more people to get boxed up here, and then we're gonna go ahead and let everybody tell them about themselves here on the panel. I hope everyone learned something here from today. From everyone, if you didn't learn anything, make sure you go back and watch the video because you probably missed something if you ain't learned nothing here. And definitely see y'all comments and everything here in chat. As next week, we will definitely be having a show by my co-host, who I'm going to let him come up because I've been waiting on him to give me an answer the last 2 days. So I'm going to put him on the spot and bring him up here to say some words, Spree. I'm going to bring him up here to say some words. Hold on. Let me message them at our group chat, see if I can get them back in here. Okay, here we go. And we're waiting on Nice Nasty here to come back. Streams is ended, y'all. Streams is ended. These notifications. All right. So there she go. There we go. All right, y'all. So we're going to take the last 5 minutes, and I'm going to have everyone tell a little bit about themselves. Make sure y'all fave them. So we're going to start with Nunu to you. Tell them about yourself, when they can catch you streaming, and what you do on the app.
Okay, well, I am Nunu to you. I am not for everybody, but I'm here for good vibes, inspiration, and motivation. Don't forget to smile and encourage somebody else to be great. Protect your peace. Guard your focus. You can catch me streaming on the Tag app any morning, a.m. Grab your coffee, tea, and come hang with me. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, I don't know the vibes when you click on my page, but every time you click on my page, it's always a vibe. I just want to thank Strawberry Red and Aquarian for having me on the show. I enjoyed you all. And yeah, be blessed, protect your peace. Don't forget to smile and all that good stuff. I am Nunu to you.
All right. Thank you so much. And I'm going to bring it over to Big Brother. If you can tell me about yourself, what you got going on, when they can catch you streaming, what you do on the app.